If I kept a mythological creature as a pet, I would keep a wyvern because I just read about them the other day and I think they're very cool, and they're like a dragon with 2 legs.
Probably a centaur, because we could go horse riding and have conversations, and I'd only have to feed him apples. They don't eat meat, do they?
Kerberos, because he'd be the ultimate watchdog, wouldn't he? So nobody would burgle you ever. Although you would have to spend a lot of money on dog food, because obviously there's 3 heads.
I would take the Minotaur, because it has it's big and burly, and it could do my dirty work for me, and it comes with a bonus labyrinth for parties.
I'd love a griffin for a pet if it has to be a mythological creature.
The superpower I'd most like to have would be a bit of an odd one. I would like to give cats and dogs the ability to laugh.
I think there's a character called Elixir in the Marvel universe. He has a power called biokinesis, so that would be my favourite superpower, purely because he's really a healer. So I was just thinking you could shorten NHS waiting queues dramatically.
Can you imagine a cat laughing, or a kitten laughing, or a dog laughing? Especially if you've done something stupid, and then you'd know.
In terms of superpower, I think mind reading would be awesome.
I would like to have the power to give other people superpowers. That would make me the most popular person in high school.
If I could have a superpower, I would like to be able to understand my gas bill.
Do you know, I've never been in a fan club. There have been fan clubs that I wanted to join, and I did try to. There was a program when I was a kid that was really popular called Monkey.
I did write some letters to authors when I was a kid.
And I tried to find a fan club for that, but I couldn't. So I sort of gave up.
I'd love to be a member of a fan club or fan group, so if anyone knows any, sign me up, but I fangirl in my room alone.
I was in the James Bond fan club, and I joined at the time of The Living Daylights, so I had the little triangular keyring, which I can't remember what it did, but it blew up something or something, and a little toy car, and a magazine covered in Timothy Dalton's face.
I'm an Iron Man fanboy, and I still am. When signed by Gollancz, I was a Gollancz fanboy, definitely.
How did I celebrate when I first found out I got my book deal? I kind of didn't know what to do.
I celebrated by doing house chores and doing the laundry and washing dishes, and then probably drinking, having a drink, and then being with family.
I celebrated getting my book deal by going and watching the Paralympic Games. It was 2012. It was summer, and we had fantastic seats, me and my wife, and we went and watched the Paralympics. It was amazing. It was a great day.
When I got my book deal, I was still in school, and right afterwards I had a 2-week break. So that was how I celebrated, by sleeping in a lot.
Either that, or I went running around in hot pants singing Paperback Writer.
Just as I was signing the deal for The Boy with the Porcelain Blade, I was also being made redundant from the bookstore where I worked, which kind of felt ironic, bitterly ironic. So I think I had a cup of coffee in a nice coffee shop.
There you go. I was happy, really happy, and I ate cake.
My book in 3 words would be betrayal, wit, and sinister.
In 3 words, my book, The Seventh Miss Hatfield, I'd have to say immortality, relationships, and loss.
Fierce, funny, and fruity.
Demons, 6 guns, hyphenated, and stretchers.
Not fruity.
Spectacular fantasy adventure. That's my book in 3 words.
Where do I like to write? I write sometimes in a Vietnamese cafe, which is near me, which is really great.
On my desk, on the couch in my room, I write upside down. I have to change positions every once in a while, or else I start getting achy.
I pretty much try to write out of the earshot of my family, because I'm screaming the whole time, or they are.
And sometimes I write in the basement of the Barbican, because it's during the day it's really quiet and there's no one down there but me and the mice.
Coffee shop and my office. There you go.
I kind of tend to start writing in the morning until I get distracted by the internet, and then it all goes completely wrong.
Does that make me a cliche?